I've finished washing this hair. It's now time to style, and I'm going to be installing twists, but I'm going to be putting in big twists because, quite frankly, I do not have the time to install mini twists. So I'm going to be using a moisturizer. A leave-in conditioner is going to be my moisturizer, and then I'm going to be putting in grease. I've used it for quite a while, and it helps with moisturizing my hair. So I started off first by applying the leave-in conditioner and the grease in all sections of my hair, because I feel like every time I apply those products in my hair, when I've just started the styling process, the products stick a lot more because my hair is still wet, just freshly washed out of the shower, and the product sticks a lot easier in comparison to when I try to apply those products when it's dry. After applying the moisturizers, I leave them to marinate while I start styling my hair section by section. Earlier on during the day, I detangled the hair and I used okra. I've been using okra for quite a few detangling sessions now. I think probably previous 3 or 2 detangling sessions, and it has done wonders for me. But the 2 previous times that I've used okra for detangling, I literally haven't detangled my hair on the same day that I wash and style it. I've always known that I'm kind of like tender-headed, and so it's for that reason that I don't like to comb or manipulate my hair too much because my scalp starts to ache and whatnot. But today I was like, let me do the whole wash day process start to finish in one sitting, because tomorrow is Sunday and I have to go to church. I also have to go somewhere else and I have to be out in public. So I was under the impression that it would be better for me to detangle, wash and style my hair all on the same day. But you guys, I'm sitting here regretting it because my scalp is burning. So when I was detangling the hair, I think I combed too much. I don't know if I combed too much or my scalp is just too sensitive, but after combing, I hopped in the shower and I scrubbed my scalp. Not like scrubbing what you'd imagine someone using a brush, but I used my fingertips. And during the previous wash day, I did not wash my hair well enough, and so in this wash day I tried to get my scalp as clean as possible. By so doing, I'm feeling a lot of pain on my scalp right now and I'm rethinking every single decision I've made today. At some point I just was thinking, should I just leave the whole thing, like just tie my hair up in a bun and let everything go, just let it all be, because my scalp was burning. But I decided to push through. After I've left the product to sit and marinate in my hair for a while, I start styling. I always start styling my hair from the back because, quite frankly, it's like the easiest section of my hair to deal with because the hair is just soft, sparsely populated, the hair is thin. So yeah, always start with the back because I know that with that section I'm going to be done in like less than 30 minutes. As time goes by, the hair keeps on getting dry. I keep on applying the water, spraying water into my hair to like make it softer and manageable. And after applying the water, I go back in with a grease because personally, I feel like grease, not I feel like, but I know that grease makes my hair softer and easy for me to like separate, detangle. It's just a good product that just softens my hair. And many people have a lot to say about grease. They speak negatively about it, but for me, I've used it for a while now. Whenever I do use the grease, I do not have to go in again like after a few weeks. I wash my hair every about 6 to 7 weeks. Yeah, I don't usually pass that mark. During the weeks in between, when I'm just styling it in various styles, obviously I wet it from time to time. I really do not have to re-moisturize. The grease and the leave-in conditioner are just sufficient. They have been more than sufficient to keep my hair moisturized for the extended periods of time. From time to time, I'll just get the grease and then like apply, like maybe if I've styled my hair and I want to keep flyaways from appearing really quickly, I'll put just the grease on the top of my hair, but yeah, I haven't needed to moisturize it, and my hair has grown tremendously. Anyways, I styled this hair, I think from 5 to 9. So how many hours are those? 5, 6, 6, 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9. Those are about 4 hours. And I tried to make the twists fluffy because before I used to like make my twists tight and I wouldn't get volume. But recently I saw my friend, so she had braided twists and she doesn't really have that thick of hair. My hair is actually probably has more volume than hers does, but oh my god, her twists were like thick. She had a lot of volume. That was a game changer for me. So this time I tried to replicate what my friend has, and I think I'm getting there. Obviously, I wasn't able to do it that well because my hair is wet. If I get the chance to braid my hair when it's dry, I'll probably try to recreate that fluffy look. I think I mentioned at the beginning of this video that I'd wanted about 24 twists in total. Unfortunately, that did not happen because the more that I kept on twisting my hair, the more that I realized that given the volume of my hair, if I tried to have very few twists on my head, it just won't look nice. So yeah, I opted to go for a lot more twists. I don't know how many in total I was able to braid in, but there were a lot more than I had initially planned on braiding. I had always wanted to have perm rods in my hair. I just wanted the curls at the ends of my hair because kind of like those styles that are curled. Sometime last year, I went and I bought my perm rods and I kept them. I was like, you know what? One day I'm going to install a twist hairstyle, braid hairstyle, and then I'll curl my ends. So I just left them there. But then sometime when I was organizing my room, I looked at my palm rods and I realized something ain't right. Like my palm rods were cut, like that rubber part that you pull from one end to attach to the other to like hold the hair. Those plastic things had been cut. And I knew that when I just bought them, my mom borrowed them. She actually did not borrow them, she just used them without asking. I realized, oh my god, all my rubbers had been cut. So obviously I was disappointed. I went and I asked my mom, like, why did you cut my things? And like, you didn't even tell me. I knew there was nothing that I could do. as a child, as a child, as a child, as a child, there's absolutely nothing that you can do to your parents. But at least you get some solace in, when someone's like, oh, I'm sorry, what you guys, yeah. I did not get the apology that I had hoped for, but I just let it go. I was like, these are athlete things. There is honestly nothing that I can do about it. What I decided to do was I had a set of like rubber bands. So what I decided to do was get my rubber bands and wrap them around the palm rods, and I used them as a substitute for the original rubbers that we attached, and the rubber bands are what I used to like hold my hair in place. And you guys, wouldn't you guess it? It worked. It actually worked perfectly. I put the rods in at night and I took them out, and this is what the curls looked like. I always use this style as like something just to help me stretch or dry my hair out. So I wore this style for 1 week exactly, and on Saturday, the following Saturday, I took it out because I was done with it. And this style usually gets frizzy really quickly, and so I'm going to be taking this style out right now, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.